All right, so I drove up to the Orlando PGA equipment convention thing, and I'd never been to anything like that. I'm not a golf professional. I went up there for a business meeting. But anyway, it was interesting. I just walked the floor. It's a huge place. Here are some of the things that caught my eye. I saw probably 40-50% of the floor. There's other stuff I didn't see. I saw Bernard Langer, by the way. That was pretty cool. After this picture here where he's doing an interview, I turned around and he was standing right by me. He's a real skinny guy. All right, so the first thing to talk about is the LAB, L-A-B. It stands for lie angle balance putting. And what that means is instead of turning the shaft horizontal and then seeing whether the toe hangs down for a toe balanced or whether the face is horizontal for a face balance, they say, well, that's not relevant. Let's see how it's balanced when you really hit it, you know, so when your shaft and everything is really in position to hit. And that's what they're showing here is they've got this device that if there's torque, it's going to turn the club, and that's why this spider-like thing turns, and then theirs doesn't. And it caught my eye. And I drained several putts at first, but then basically here's the problem. If you're a good putter, like I like to think I am, you're not going to like it because you've developed a stroke that has a bit of an arc and so forth, and it's not going to work with this putter. But if you're a bad putter, you'll probably like it because you don't have a good swing to begin with. So I found myself pulling it left, which is something I never do. That's because I'm used to turning the club in an arc, you know. So for me to learn this, it would be a whole new stroke, and I just don't see a need for it because I'm putting fine now with my old ping answer. And across the aisle from Lab Putters was Argolf, A-R-G-O-L-F. It's a French company, but it's manufactured in the United States. It's a small little place based in Palm Beach or near me. Basically what they do is with modern computers, CAD design, and robotic milling machines, you can custom make clubs now if you're a small company that only the big companies used to do. So the takeaway I'm seeing is that the big club makers are in trouble. They're going to have to look over their shoulders because they don't have a competitive advantage. We saw Patrick Reed sign with an unheard of place called Grind in Japan, and now Argolf, and there were numerous others. Is pros and people who want Tiger Woods type attention from a company are going to just go to some place and have their own clubs made. The other thing is, in the back of the room, you can hit most of the clubs and demo them. And I was goofing around and I tried a ping blade and the old classic Wilson staff blades that have been upgraded. Haven't hit those in decades. And son of a gun, at least from like 6-iron on down, I was hitting those and they felt great. So I know why these pros use it. The solution might be to still have the higher irons, the 3 and the 4 or something as one of these forgiving cavity backs, have a mixed bag. But I really love the feel of these blades for the shorter irons. And that is what caught my eye.
This is your drop.